nose is running and itching. And who is this?
Probably good.
Oh, this girl I work with absolutely loves him. Yeah. Him and Luke Combs, and then I told her I'd disown her because she likes Luke Combs. She said, why? I said, because he's a bitch. Oh, she said, I'm sorry, Gail, do you still love me? I was like, I don't know.
I'm gonna turn it this way so I can see what they're saying.
Okay.
But you don't care if you're in the big. I just want to be able to make it comments.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Wayne, you changed your name. That's a long name, buddy. I just thought I'd get on here and give y'all a little update on my goats. My got up at about 3 this morning.
3:50.
And my goats were getting attacked by my neighbor's dog. Not really sure how he got in my fence. My son thinks he jumped it. So I'm going to have to really check my fence today and reinforce anything that might be wrong. But if they're jumping it, there's nothing I can do. But he attacked 2 of my goats, both of my males. He got my my male that is fixed. He got his leg pretty good. However, he is up and moving around a little bit. He's not using that leg at all, though. So I'm headed to Tractor Supply right now to try to get something to put on their leg. His leg. Now, my unaltered male, I haven't really looked at him much because he's still in shock a little bit. I wanted to give him a little time to calm down. I don't want to upset him any more than he already is because shock is not good for animals. But he did rip half of his ear off. But he also has blood all around his neck, so I'm not sure if his neck is hurt or not. My son was woke up by the growling. I heard my goats screaming. I ran to the back door, which is they're out in my backyard. I ran to the back door, heard, seen the dog chasing them. Ran to get my gun. Ran back. I couldn't find my flashlight, so I just had to run back in with this headlamp. They're cane corsos, but some of them are mixed. So I'm not sure if this one's mixed or not. But I did see him, and I shot at him. But he was chasing my goat, so I'm not sure if I hit him or not. But he did run. Well, he actually had my goat when I shot at him. Thank God they're not dead. Like I said, my little boy goat's leg is messed up, and my other one, I'm not sure if anything other than his ear is messed up, but his ear's half gone. And now that they've got that taste of blood, y'all know that they will be back. And they're in a chain link fence, so I'm just really upset about it because I am a very responsible pet owner, and I keep all of my animals put up. I don't let them run the neighborhood. And this is the same guy whose dogs wiped all of our chickens and turkeys and ducks and guineas out. And I couldn't get any help with that because birds are not considered livestock. So I just ended up giving the rest of those away. But now that I have goats, these are considered livestock. So I have a little more ground to stand on with them. And the cop's like, well, if you want to pursue charges, of course I do. I've been going at it with this neighbor for almost 5 years now, and I'm just tired because he's so irresponsible, and he laughs when his animals attack mine, and he doesn't think it's a big deal, and all he wants to do is say, well, how much money do you want? It's not about the money. It's about the fact that these animals are our pets. These are, me and my kids, we love these animals, and it's not just an animal to us. Our animals have names, and we love them, and they have their own personality. And the fact that he thinks that he can just let his dog run the neighborhood and attack other people's pets is not okay. And there are leash laws here in Dixon County, so he's already okay, Randall Green, I really don't care what you got to say. But he is already been in trouble for his dogs attacking sheep across the street. And now the sheep are no longer there. So it's really sad that nobody can have what they want on my road because of this man and his dogs. It's really sad. And we buy homes in that area, and it's agricultural land, and we can't have what we want, all because of one person that lives there. And it's sad, and he's not a good person. And you know, it's sad that people buy homes there with their kids and, you know, just want to live a good country life and have pets, and you can't because of idiots like him in your neighborhood that aren't responsible for what they choose to have in their yard. So it's heartbreaking. But I'm going to get some medicine. I know he's an idiot. Don't worry about what he says, Bubba. I'm going to get some medicine for them. And you know, I spent years. I'm debating on taking them to the vet. If it's not too bad, it's just something to be sewn up, I can do that. Years watching my dad sew up our dogs when, you know, it was just a cut or whatever. So if it's something that I can take care of myself, I will take care of it myself. If it's something that's bad enough to go to the vet, I will definitely take them to the vet. But I grew up around, you know, animals and dogs and things. So if it's something that I can take care of, you know, I know how to do that. But I'm hoping that it's not too bad. Be in the neck area on that other one. If there's something wrong there, I definitely will not touch that. I will definitely take. But the one with the leg, I'm hoping that nothing's broken and that I can just stitch up a couple cuts. But it's just sad that, you know, you buy a house and you can't, still don't have the freedom to do things the way you want in a place that you're buying. So it's really, really sad, especially when you live in the country and you can have animals and whatever you want, and you keep them caged up and somebody else disrupts that. But
bro, we're not endangered. What are you talking about?
But don't worry about it. Don't engage with them. That's what they want. But yeah, so that's how our night went. So I've been up since around 3-something this morning. The cops did come out. I have a police report number, and I will be going to the courthouse on Monday if the police report's ready. It may not be. He said like 3 days, so it probably won't be. So I'll be calling the courthouse every day until it is. It's just annoying that I've been doing this for 5 years with this guy. And, you know, like I said, I got rid of all the chickens, the ones that lived through his dog's massacre. And then we didn't see them for a while because he told everybody he had it taken care of. So I decided to get some goats inside my fence. I thought, well, nothing will happen.
It's not the dogs' fault.
Oh, I know. It is sad. And I've said this 1,000 times. It's sad for the dogs because I don't blame the dogs at all. It's so sad. And I've talked to this man 1,000 times because the cops, they always say, well, you know you have the right to shoot it. I don't want to, guys.
But we can't just keep letting
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to shoot these dogs because it's the pet owners that are irresponsible. There was one of his dogs that when we first moved in, she kept coming to our house. And she was the friendliest, sweetest little dog. Only one of them. Now, she was always friendly. The others are aggressive. All the others that have came to our house have growled at us, and I couldn't let the kids go play outside without us being out there with them. Even though they're teenagers, you know, now, I still don't like them being outside without us knowing that, you know, watching them and making sure they're okay, because these dogs are aggressive. The one is not, the female, but she got hit and killed by a car because she was in the road because he's not taking care of them. But the only friendly one he had got killed. But I've ran them off. I've done everything I can. Don't listen to him, Bubba. I've ran his dogs off. I've thrown sticks, you know, thrown rocks to run them off because I don't want to shoot them. I don't. But I'm not going to let them sit and kill my goats either, you know, or my animals. And I have to shoot. And I'm now to the point where I have no other choice because I've tried calling this man, and he laughed at me on the phone and was like, how much money do you want? I don't want your money, buddy. I want you to put your dogs up, and that's exactly what I said to him, and he still refuses to be responsible. Rachel, fix that, please. But I don't know, it's heartbreaking because, you know, my daughter's at home right now. She, with my husband. Of course, my husband can't really go anywhere because his back, but my daughter didn't want to leave because she wants to make sure they're okay. So she's taking food and water out to the ones who are hurt and sitting in front of them because she wants to make sure they're okay. And it's sad because Bubba, just ignore it, because she feels like she can't leave because her animals are hurt. All because of irresponsible people.
Okay.
I have chihuahuas, y'all, and I don't let them.
She said get a donkey. Or he did.
I've heard that before. I have heard that before about donkeys. And I know there's a place down the road from me that has it's called Donkey Kingdom or something. Y'all, this place is so cool. I haven't been there, but I follow them on Facebook, and they have so many donkeys, and they do sell them. And I've been really seriously thinking about getting one because I've heard that they will run everything off. I've also heard that pigs will run everything off too. If you get you a potbelly pig, they are mean. Yeah, I've heard donkeys do that. I'm really thinking about doing that because you know, now that they've had that taste of that blood, which is sad, they'll come back. So. I mean, it's like you said, it's the owner, and he has a fenced-in yard. But he did say the last time my neighbor called him, it's an older lady that lives beside me. She will call him because she's known him for a long time, and she'll be like, "Hey, your dogs are out," and he's like, "No, I only let them out for a minute. Don't they have a right to run around every now and then?" Dude, he's got so much land, and he's got this huge yard fenced in. And he still chooses to let them out to run around the neighborhood every now and then. And it just makes no sense to me at all. I don't understand why he wants to let them run around the neighborhood. And my goats, before anybody says anything, because somebody had made a comment like, shut your gate. My gate was not open. My goats stay in a fenced-in area. They don't leave my yard. They're not free range, nothing.
But there's a spot at the bottom that's like 3 foot that he can probably get that.
He went back to that back corner when he left, because he ran up by us at first, and then he went back to the back corner.
That's where he's jumping.
They can be bipolar. You know, I saw a video of a donkey carrying a goat and running away with it, and I was like, that's one thing that made me kind of question not having one. And the owner had to run out there and be like, hey, leave the goat alone. Of course, he dropped it. He didn't hurt it, but I probably should get a baby one and let it grow up with them just so it doesn't hurt them. But I don't know. Goats are,
no,
don't.
He said, right here.
Yeah, I seen it. I don't care what he says. But yeah, so I'm hoping when I get back it's not as bad as he looks, because like I said, his ear is still bleeding. You know, here we are a long time after, and it's still bleeding, and he's got blood all over his neck. I'm hoping it's from his ear, so I guess we'll find out when I get back. They're both still breathing really hard, so I'm sure that...
Hold on, we got it.
That they're still scared. My other goats are usually out in the yard by now, running around, and they don't want to leave the porch area. So I guess I'm going to have to start locking them back in the barn at night until we get this all taken care of, because, you know, he will be back, unfortunately.
Right.
Until I can get something settled with this guy, because he's very irresponsible and doesn't care about anybody else. He really doesn't, and he's a jerk.
Some people care about this story. Maybe those 16 people want to hear this story. You just said that, but yet you're still watching it.
Yeah, he's still watching. If he doesn't care about the story, why is he still here? But anyway, that's how our night went. So hopefully the babies are okay, because I love my pets, y'all. I'm an animal person, and I love them, and my kids love them, and we just want to make sure they're okay. Because I know, a lot of people don't have pets and don't understand, but the ones that do know, and we love our animals. So hopefully they'll be okay. Like I said, the one is up moving around. The one I'm more worried about now, that I wasn't so worried about this morning. I gotta go to the bank first. I'm now worried about, because he is the one that is in the most shock because of hopefully just his ear. I'm hoping because he's younger that he is, that's why he's hanging out in the barn and not wanting to leave, that he's just young and scared. And it's not his neck, it's just the blood from his ear. Since it's still dripping, I'm hoping that's what it is.
Bad,
yeah. Well, half his ear is gone.
Yeah.
So, and there's really nothing I can do about half his ear being gone. So except clean it up and, I don't know, try to bandage it maybe so the blood just doesn't keep going everywhere. Put medicine on it.
I think it's really
I don't know if anybody on there has goats. Just let me know what I should do for his ear. Should I bandage it, or should I just put medicine on it and leave it open? I mean, I don't know. What I should do for his ear. I mean, if I have to take him to the vet, I'm sure they'll do something with it. What did I do with that money? Do you know?
There's some right there. I don't know where the other one is.
No, I love my children, so.
No, what? She never said that.
He's an idiot. Oh, I love Great Pyrenees. My dad had those the whole time I was growing up. And I tell you what, well, I had some a while ago.
She said put some medicine on. I'm going to tell you what to get for it.
Yeah, tell me what to get for it.
Do you have this stuff too? Just like stitch it. Moving on. Good luck, kids.
You deserve better. You deserve better, Bubba.
All right.
You have a horrible mom, son. Hello.
I don't know if he would be better.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to a vet. Can you fix it for her, Rachel?
She got that.
Some quick aid supplies.
You want me to take a picture of that?
Okay, no, she's sending me a message on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Leave it unbandaged to get as much air as possible. Okay. Sorry, y'all, I'm at the ATM. But yeah, I didn't even think about that. I probably should let her get to it. I'll put some medicine on it though. Whatever you tell me would be best for it, I'll check that out. Thank you, Miss Powerstroke. But it's so aggravating, though. It really is, because this guy's such an asshole, y'all. And the bad thing is, he's on the sex offender registry. So it's not, he's not a great person anyway. And I've been dealing with this guy for a long time. And he told me that the neighborhood was good till I moved in. And I was like, why? Because your dogs got to run around and do whatever they wanted to do. You finally have somebody who's telling you that they just can't come in their yard and do whatever they want. Like, no, they're running around killing everybody's animals. They killed the lady next door. They killed her mama cat and the kittens. And because she's, older and doesn't really, can't really say anything to him, all she could do was just be like, keep your dogs in your yard, and he still doesn't. And then the neighbor beside her has been complaining because he comes to her fence and makes her dogs bark all night long. So it's like, I'm not the only one that's saying something. I'm just the only one that's got the balls to say something to him. Because everybody else doesn't want any confrontation with him because they're scared of him because he's on the sex offender registry. Well, buddy, you met the right one. Because I don't care what registry you're on. I'm going to say something to you anyway. But, I'm not sure. Okay, so we don't actually have animal control per se. We have an officer who handles things like that. So the cop that came out early this morning is turning it over to him, and he should be contacting me soon. Since goats are finally, some animal that they got a hold of is finally considered livestock. So he should be getting in touch with me and letting me know what I need to do, and he's going to come out and look and try to get in touch with the guy this time. See, they didn't really try hard last time because it was, like I said, birds, chicken and stuff that are not considered livestock or, actual pets, because they say that birds can't be pets, which blows my mind. But so he's going to get in touch with me probably Monday and come out and see me, which he's the same one that came out when when all of my birds got killed. And very nice guy, but he's limited on what he can do according to the law. And I understood that, like I told him, I understood, because his hands are tied. He can only do what he can do. But so he'll come out after I talk to him and look at the goats and, ask me what happened, of course, and then we'll just go from there. But I definitely intend on pursuing charges, criminally and civilly, because it's been too much. I'm tired of, things happening and disrupting our life style that we want to live, and he does it all the time. So I'm definitely planning on doing that. But I'm fixing to run in here in Walmart real quick and grab a couple things that we need at the house, and then I'm going to run to the farm supply store and get what I need for the goats, and then I will definitely update you guys or make a video when I get back to take care of our babies. But I will let you guys know, and you guys have a good time, and I'll be back on here shortly. Love you guys. Bye. We'll just park right here.